Happy Monday, guys. It's Monday the 14th of December and I hope I'm finding you guys well, excited as ever because I'm back doing a live. Well, not a live, but you know, I'm doing my recording on the day, which I really love. I can't believe how close we are to Christmas. It's like, I'm all done though. I just bought the last few bits. Just got my weekly shop to do and then a little bit more wrapping and I'm all done. But yeah, I don't know how Christmas is going to work out. This is why I'm mentioning it. I don't know how it's going to work out. I do want to take some time with my son, obviously, and my family. I'm going to have my son every day. So I'm not even going to say I'm not going to do any general reads for the mornings, but I'm not going to say that you're definitely going to get one every day because I'm just going to play it by ear. You know, it's Christmas time. It's time for family, isn't it? Time for friends. And just some time to really sit back and take stock of things and just enjoy. Who doesn't love Christmas? I mean, I know some of you don't, but yeah, I really do like Christmas. So yeah, just to let you know that there may be a bit ad hoc over Christmas time. I might do a few pre-recorded, but I don't want to do like a 2 week full of pre-recorded. I'm also working this year. Usually I take time off between Christmas and New, but I've had so much time off this year. I just thought, what is the point? You know, we're probably going to be off again January or February. So what is the point in wasting my holidays? So yeah, watch out. Things will come on, things will. I do have George, obviously, and I am working. So you'll have to bear with me, guys. But I do hope you all have a wonderful time. Right, here I go. Let's get on. So Monday the 14th. Hope you've had a good weekend as well. Monday the 14th of December. I were really naughty and I took George to a garden centre because I'm just sick to damn death of not having anything Christmassy going on. Just one sec. I think I was choosing them today. So yeah, we're just getting a bit sick of not having anything Christmassy going on for him. He's 5 years old and he's just not getting, you know, the best out of the year. Now I have booked for him to go to a farm. We're doing a drive-through Christmas this year at a place that we usually go and have breakfast with Santa. But this time we're doing a drive-through. So we get to do everything but you drive through, obviously, for the COVID thing. But yeah, he is going to get to see Santa, but not till till next week on the Monday. So I'm really excited for that because usually we've done loads and loads of stuff by now and we haven't been able to do anything. So anyway, I know you're all in the same boat. Right, let's stop waffling on and we'll get some cards out. So Monday the 14th. What is it we need to know today? Monday the 14th, please. These are the romancy cards of these ones. I love these. They're so bright and vivid, these cards. I love them. Monday the 14th of December. Here we go. Oh, Divine Feminine. Compatibility. That one we're definitely meant to come out, don't you? Oh, spiritual maturity. I think, guys, others are going to be moving up a grade when it comes to men or women. This is good. Ooh, 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 ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Anything else? Right, this is about growth, is this? This is about growth and understanding of relationships. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh gosh, I don't really want to be taking all these, do I? Right, okay. I'm just going to pop these here because I don't. This is just silly. This is just silly. Right. I don't want to take any more. Right, so let's go. We've got the compatibility card here. We've got the divine feminine. We've got the spiritual maturity and we've got the distorted feminine. And for the distorted feminine, I asked for 2 cards to clarify that, really, because it didn't feel to me like we have a distorted person. You know, it didn't feel like this reading was about somebody who was having many issues and distortions in the way they're thinking and doing things. So I asked for 2 clarifiers for them. So these are the 2 clarifiers we got. Now, what's coming out for me very strongly here? I'm just wanting to check in with Spirit there just to see what they wanted to bring in on this. And this, for me, this is all about learning. It's all about it doesn't have to be a woman, because we do have the divine feminine and we do have the distorted feminine, okay? It doesn't have to just be about a woman. So take it whichever way it applies to you, man or woman that's watching this, okay? So the first thing that's coming through very much for me is this spirituality card here. The fact that you have matured. So we have got the symbol from spirit that I am getting is a broken heart, right? It's that, you know, you've been through hard times in relationships. This doesn't have to be just in, you know, love relationships, I'll call them, partnerships. It can be other things, but they're showing me a broken heart. In fact, they're showing me a broken heart with the words broken heart. And we've all been through them, haven't we? I mean, God, I could wear a t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? Most people have had some kind of an issue with a broken heart, or somebody that's not treated them well, or, you know, something that's going to cause a wound. Also, I want to say in that, while I was on about that, the Spirit made me very aware that a lot of us have childhood wounds as well. I'm learning quite a lot about myself just recently. Some friends of mine, Emma and Mickey, I'm sure that you've seen the videos that I've been posting, and they are very much going into especially spirituality and going into relationships. But from there, that's pushed me on to learning about the divine feminine and the divine masculine, which we all have within ourselves. That's also pushed me on to start looking at things like healing my divine masculine, because what I've realised is which is something I haven't really spoken about a lot on here, but I don't actually know my real father. And, you know, that can cause a massive abandonment issue, which I'd never realised about. And of course, I do have a gentleman in my life that has, you know, been around for me growing up. But because of not having that stability when I was younger, I've realised from doing some meditations that actually that has affected me, and that is making me have them abandonment issues when I go into a relationship. So it's something that I'm realizing that needs to be addressed. And, you know, that's just come apparent last night, and that's just from watching a few bits of videos and things like that as I've been going along just recently. It's like Spirit are guiding me in the right way. And this is what this spiritual maturity is all about. It's about finding that thing within you, whether it be your divine masculine, your divine feminine. So whichever, you know, one of them is your going energy, one of them is your nurturing energy. Which ones for you aren't quite running within sync? Yeah. So all this said and done, I do feel for some of you that you have been, like me, doing that work on there, and you're getting there and you're evolving through a lot of the issues that you've been finding. I do feel like this is aimed at a lot of women, I've gone to say. But, you know, men do take this as it resonates for you as well. What I want to say is that over time, with this work that's been going on yourself, you know, identifying issues, identifying problems, this distorted feminine here, she's got her eyes shut. She's just like, oh, somebody help me. She's not actually doing anything about it. She's just crying wolf and saying, you know, why are all my relationships turning into rubbish? Why is this not working out? What's this person doing to me? Why is that person doing this to me? It's all your fault, and blah, 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 blah. And that's what this card's about today. It's about the fact that you've spun that on the head and you've realised that actually what people are doing isn't always their fault. Sometimes it's our own mirror and our own projection on what is going on, okay? This is what this spiritual maturity is about. It's about you developing and understanding where in a relationship you're actually going wrong as well, and what it is you need to heal to be able to move that on. And this is about you nurturing yourself. So the divine feminine nurtures herself. She's the beautiful part of herself. That's for a man or a woman. You know, the divine feminine is the caring side of us, the bit that wants to look after and protect everybody and be all mushy and lovey. Divine feminine is all about love, and it's all about you finding that. So when you've gone from being distorted and blaming everybody else for what you've been doing wrong in relationships, you find this divine feminine here, and she comes in to help us to love ourselves more and to love other people around us. Because for some of you will actually be in a relationship, to be fair, and you'll be going through this and realizing things, yeah? realizing things. The one thing that's coming up very apparent on this, and I think this is what this is mainly about, is the compatibility of who you're getting with. And it's really funny this should come up actually, because obviously I've just been I posted not so long ago on my page, if you want to go back and have a look, a thing about compatibility and a thing about, you know, how we go through the stages in life and to whom that may make you drawn to and who it might not. So one thing you may be thinking about a lot at the moment is compatibility. You know, who is compatible for me? Am I holding on to things that aren't compatible to me? Am I holding on to relationships that aren't good for me? Am I holding on to pipe dreams that aren't right for me? Am I holding on to things that aren't in balance is what I want to say. Okay, so if you're finding yourself in a position at the moment where you're repeating cycles over and over and over again, like, you know, you're picking the same, I'm going to say men, because I know more about that, but you're picking men that are just, you know, emotionally not there for you. You're picking men that just don't contact you. You're the one doing all the running. You're the one doing all the chasing. Maybe you're picking men that don't want children and you desperately want children. You know, maybe you're always picking men that don't have, that aren't financially stable. We need to look at them wounds. Why are we attracting those people towards us? Why are they coming into our lives? What is the reflection on that we need to learn? Yeah. So if you've had an upbringing where someone in the family has not been, around for you, or you felt abandoned or rejected, for an example, from somebody, you are more likely to meet somebody that's going to show them traits. That's so that you then pull up. I've just learned all this. I love it. That's so that you then pull up all these wounds and emotions, and it's your body saying to you, it's time for you to work this out. It's time for you to work this out. Why do you keep getting these men? Why do you keep putting up with this scenario? Why do you keep putting up with this situation? So now it's about you finding that person that is compatible for you, or somebody that's wanting to put in the time, somebody who's wanting, and this is where these two come in. So let's just go on to that now. So for this distorted feminine, what I did do was pick 2 cards to find out what that was about exactly. And this is about you finding that person. So this could be a woman or a man. The one that loves you for you. The one that's going to come in and treat you properly. Because this is who you are. You are the rainbow retriever. And for me, this is a woman or a man that can stand alone on their 2 feet and enjoy the world. Can you see these balloons here are ready to be released? That's all the negative emotions. That's all the past baggage. That's all anything that's holding you back in relationships. That's about you letting go of that now. You've let go of that. The rainbow for me is a massive yes. So that's you being able to move on to that healthy, compatible, spiritually mature relationship. And that's you standing in your power. And when I say that, I don't mean it's you standing in your power and being all, I don't need anybody and I don't need this and I don't need that. It's you standing in your power and saying, okay, I'm ready for love to come in. I'm ready for someone to complement my life. And I'm ready to give and receive love equally. I don't need somebody to complement my life. I don't need somebody in my life. I want somebody to complement my life. And there's a massive difference in that. But there's also a massive difference of still being wounded and saying, I don't need you. You don't need me. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. Because once you're ready for a proper balanced masculine and feminine relationship, you'll be able to find that balance. And it'll be a case of you'll trust to love somebody. You'll trust the fact that you can stand on your own 2 feet, but you're choosing not to anymore. You're choosing to be 2 halves. Yeah, you've got that balance. Yeah, that yin and that yang. You've got that balance of you two coming together and being able to, depend on each other without worrying about losing a part of yourself within that. So I hope that makes sense. And then, of course, we've got this chivalry card. And this is all about somebody coming in. So you've got somebody coming in here. Now that you've got rid of this distorted image of yourself, or you're working on the fact that you've got this distorted image on relationships, you've now got this coming in. So this could be somebody coming forward with an offer for you, an offer in love, somebody who wants to treat you well, somebody who wants to treat you as an equal, someone who's going to look at the world from your perspective and be with you on your perspective as well as you being on theirs. This is about somebody coming in and offering you that love that you've been looking for. If you notice here, they don't come flying in on their horse, they come in very steadily there. And this for me shows that they're going to be able to be emotionally available, because a horse, which is something that the Spirit have just sent me in to help me with some of my work, a horse comes in and you can offload all your issues and problems. And I'm not saying you're just going to get this person in and offer all your worries and woes on them. But what is going to happen is they're going to be in a stable place. And that means that you can both work together on moving forward. And that is just the most perfect scenario. That is exactly what we all want, isn't it? We want somebody of two halves that are they don't even have to be in good places, but what they have to be able to do is hold that space for each other and be able to work together into moving forward, into a better, carry on and a better relationship. So we also have blue on here, lots of blue, and that's about good communication. So if somebody coming in here with good communication, it's like a gift. This guy feels like a gift. It could be a woman coming in for you, of course, if you're a man, but it feels like a gift that's coming in. You're going to be able to see this all on a new perspective. So if you've got someone around you at the moment and you're thinking to yourself, are we compatible? Just watch out for this one coming in. Make sure you've got that space to let the new in. Yeah, make sure you're keeping that space to let the new in, and make sure that you're keeping up the good work here, because there's some real good work going on here, guys. And it just shows that you're getting ready to move on into something more spiritual, something more giving, something more balanced, something more compatible. Yeah, let me just have a look here what we've got. So we do have the yin and yang card, which is what I mentioned. That's two people coming together in a very balanced and mature way here. Both offering their hands, both offering the support, both offering the same time, energy and everything else. What were I saying about the fact that sometimes we need to go back and reparent ourselves? So we need to go back and look at the issues between mother and daughter, mother and son, father and daughter, siblings, things like that, because we will find that a lot of that are the triggers and the wounds as to where we are going wrong in our relationships. And that's because we're trying to recreate, and we're trying to learn, we're pulling in the wrong peoples, because that's all we know. If you don't know a stable relationship and how that should be, then this is what's going to happen. You're going to bring the wrong people in. We do have the Divine Masculine card here. So, these two are the counterparts. So, where is she? These two are the counterparts of each other, look. Yeah, she's the beauty and he's the strength behind all this. Can you see that? The beauty and the strength and the protector. He's the protector and she's the carer and the nurturer. And this is the perspective again, seeing things from a new perspective. In fact, they're both seeing things from a new perspective. So if you're in a twin flame relationship at the moment, you may be both going to start seeing things from a better perspective together. Okay, so that may be a good sign for you that you've moved with this reading, that you're moving both equally into your divine masculine, divine feminine balance there, which is amazing, because that will bring union together for you guys. But you all know about that. If you've already got one of them, you'll know all about that. The only last thing I want to say is here, look, we've got the luminosity, and that is all about things being lit up for you and shone upon for you to be able to move forward. So this is just an amazing, it seems to have gone on a long time because I've been explaining things, but I hope it all makes sense to you. So you have got that union coming in for the twin flames, and we've also got that people that are on a twin flame journey but haven't met the twin flames. Also, you could be on your way to that, because things are going to come together. You've done a lot of work on yourself. Other people that are on that sort of a journey, you may find yourself with a nice little soulmate coming in there for you. So watch this space. Yeah, if something's not right in your life at the moment, I'm not saying just get rid of that, because with the work you're doing, you may be able to balance that out. You may be able to find the compatibility. But what I do want to say to you is if that relationship doesn't turn on its head, and your chivalry card, this person, whether it be male or female, doesn't, if that person doesn't step up, and come in, then there could just be somebody else going to come in and take their place. So do watch out for that. So exciting time, guys. Thank you very much and have the most wonderful day. Please do like, share and subscribe. Do stick me a thumbs up, and I'll catch you all soon. Goodbye.